Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today we are unboxing the November YA Fairyloot box. I am running very behind on videos because life happened and I decided to start decorating my house towards the end of November. Which actually turned into renovating my house, which was not planned because there were some problems that we ran into. So that took up most of November and December. I think I put my Christmas tree up like 2 days before Christmas. I'm gonna open this up. You may already know what's in this. You may have already watched plenty of these videos, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I like to share these videos with you guys and I like to talk about what is inside the boxes. In November's Fairyloot YA box, the first item that was included was this, which is an Ember in the Ashes travel case. So it's kind of like a packing cube that you would use in your suitcase. I'm not a fan of brown. I'm not that bothered about the design, but it's completely practical, and for what I would use it for, shoving it in my suitcase, I will absolutely use this the next time I go away. We have some pockets here, some pockets down here, and just some general space here. All good stuff. I like this item. Next up, we have a Howl's Moving Castle tea light holder. This is not an item that interests me. To each their own. Don't really use tea lights, but basically it has this little spinny thing that you sit on a stick above a tea light, and then it has some little silver icons from Howl's Moving Castle. And you put a candle under it and it spins. Not for me, so probably gonna get rid of this. Next up, we have another set of bookends from Fairyloot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really finding a use for the bookends. Every so often, I will have a shelf arranged where I need to help prop something up and they come in handy then, but I kind of use them on a temporary basis as and when I need them. I don't really use them to display anything. And these ones are Legendborn themed. So I think we have probably, is it Excalibur? The Sword in the Stone? I may be making that up, but we have a Sword in the Stone situation. I quite like the colour, I quite like the design. I just probably won't use them. Also, testing a new microphone. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it better, worse? Did you never even notice in the first place? You don't really care. Let me know. Next up, we have a scarf inspired by this month's book, which is What the River Knows. The scarf is lovely. I just don't know how to use them, but it's got these beautiful colours and shapes and patterns. Very generic. You wouldn't know it's based off a book. I like items like this. I like items where it could just be some beautiful colourful item that you use in everyday life and no one would know any different, but you do. I approve. It's beautiful, beautiful quality scarf. I'm thinking it could be good to use for backgrounds on photos for Instagram, possibly, if I ever get around to actually posting photos on Instagram, because I never do. I have made a vlog of stuff that has happened throughout November, December, including renovation stuff and redecorating. So if you want to see changes in my home, you can look at that vlog. It's not out yet, but I am slowly doing some editing. It's just a mashup of clips, to be honest, but I'm gonna put it up anyway because I want to be able to look back on it. Next up, we have the art card for this month with the author letter on the back. We have the Fourth Wing inspired tarot cards, and then we have the book. The book for this month is What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. I think I have another book by this author that I still have yet to read. This one has a redesigned cover in this cream with golds and greens. I'm not a massive fan of the cover. I know a lot of other people liked it. I just feel like it's a little bit lackluster. I do normally like the designs done by the artist for this, but I'm just not keen on this one. Lovely spread edges though. The hardback is lovely. We have a cream hardback with this beautiful gold foiling on it and gold foiling on the back. And then we also have beautiful foiled end papers. I think I expected something a bit different for the cover. This one is digitally signed by the author by the looks of it. And as a final touch, we also have, I think this is from the art card artwork. We have the artwork on the reverse dust jacket. I think I've heard good things about this book so far, so I am intrigued to try this one. The description for this book is: in the glittering society of 19th century Buenos Aires, Inez Oliveira has everything except the one thing she really wants: her parents, who frequently leave her behind on their globe-trotting adventures. Then she receives a terrible letter. Her parents have passed away in mysterious circumstances. Determined to uncover the truth, she sets sail for their last port of call, Cairo, bringing only her sketch pads and an ancient ring that her father sent to her for safekeeping. But upon her arrival in Egypt, the ring flares with ancient magic, and Inez is thrust into a treacherous game that could threaten her life, and into the path of her new guardian's infuriatingly handsome assistant, who seems determined to thwart her at every turn. Is that a little bit of enemies to lovers? I do love a bit of enemies to lovers. The YA box designs for me can sometimes be a bit lackluster now. Not in the sense that there's not enough to them, just some of the artwork I'm not a huge fan of. So I'm not getting as many of the YA books. Also, I'm feeling like I'm leaning more towards adult. I will be keeping up with the adult Fairyloot subscription, and I'm hoping to get the romantasy one as well. So I am using my skips a lot more now, but for now I will still be getting the odd YA Fairyloot box. That was it for the November Fairyloot box, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. How have you been? How are you doing? We haven't chatted for a little while. Have a little chat with me. How was your Christmas? Happy New Year. There's so much to talk about. And as always, thank you so much for watching the videos. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time.